Now that you know the parts of a neuron, let's start looking at potentials. First, we will look at resting membrane potential. Resting membrane potential is the voltage of the inside of the neuron when it is at rest, not sending a signal. We calculate this voltage by comparing the inside and the outside. So notice there are ions both inside and outside. Here we have the sodiums, here we have potassiums. Inside are most of your potassiums. Remember that most of the sodium's outside, most of the potassium is inside. And there's some other things like this is a protein. There's other ions here also. The point is you have ions on the inside and you have ions on the outside. Each ion has a charge. You add up the total charges for the outside. You add up the total charges for the inside. Then you compare these two totals to each other. You assign a number to the inside based on this comparison. Here is an animation to help you understand this idea. For resting membrane potential, you compare how many cations are inside to how many cations are outside the neuron. Then you assign a voltage to the inside of the neuron based on this comparison. Here, Billy is inside and he has 4 apples. Timmy is outside and he has 3 apples. When we compare these, Billy has 1 more than Timmy, so we assign Billy a voltage of positive 1. Now Billy gives Timmy 2 of his apples. That leaves Billy with 2 and Timmy has 5. When you compare them, Billy has 3 fewer apples than Timmy, so we assign Billy a voltage of negative 3. Then if Timmy gives those 2 apples back, plus 2 more, then Billy has a total of 6 apples and Timmy has 1. This means Billy has 5 more apples than Timmy, so we give Billy a voltage of positive 5. In a real neuron, the voltage of the inside at rest is negative 75. And that is millivolts is our unit. So if you look here, we do have cations on the inside. You have all that positive potassium, but you have more cations on the outside. So even though the inside has cations, it's negative 75 because it has 75 fewer than the outside does. And that's how you calculate the voltages for the neuron. You compare the inside to the outside, and the difference between them, and it can be positive or negative, is the voltage you assign to the inside.